Hi guys, welcome back. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the very basic things about objects. So if you right click inspect, you will able to come here in sources, and from here in the inspects, you can click on the snippets, and snippets you can create new snippets here. You can also rename it. So I'm going to use this tool from the browser itself, and to run it, you can just enter the command enter or control enter in your Windows. Okay, so what is object? So object is basically a key value pair. So let's say if we have name, like, we can define many properties, right? So if you want to define some other property here, so we can do it. It won't restrict us, like it won't say like you cannot create this property. So it will allow you. So if I do command enter, so let's say I'm consoling it here, console.log obviously, and then I'm doing it. So I can see this key values pair, and I can add it, right? So I can add any number of another property, like anything like let's say language. So if we put something else here, then what you can see is like so we have successfully added this new property, right? So yeah, so now besides this properties and object, by default whenever you create one property, it has another things added with this value. Besides this value, there are other things as well which you don't see here. So what I mean is like each property has some powers. If we disable those powers, it will not work normally. Okay, so before I talk more, I just want to show what are these powers. So let's see. uh, okay, so now by the time I'm going to copy this in the console so that I can show you in better way. Okay, so here in obj, like if you enter object dot get property descriptor. Okay, so what property descriptor is saying, like for this property, describe everything. Whatever we can see for this property will describe it. So let's say O for object and P for property name. So let's say if I just want to see the details about the name. If I enter, it will say its value we can see it directly here, but besides this value we are not seeing any other thing else, like configurable, enumerable, and writable. uh, what are these things? We'll talk about this later in later videos, but for now just understand these four flags, or you can say in some terms, since I'm using the term property for the object fields, so that's why I will not say these as properties. It will make confusion. So understand it like this name has these four powers. Okay, and the first power you see it here is like it can have value, and the rest of the three powers you don't see it, which we can see it using the get own property descriptors. Okay, and similarly, like let's say I have thousands of properties here. Will I be going to see each one by changing the name here? No, definitely not at all. So you can use object.get property descriptors. Okay, and here we can see it is giving suggestion like O. So by O here means we can just define, by we can just provide the object name. Now it will automatically show properties, powers, all the powers for each property of objects. Like here in country we can see like its value is India, and rest of the things are true. So we'll talk about more in details in then another video. Thanks for watching.